Hey guys, it's the CheerReporter here, and today we're going to talk about getting choreography, dealing with choreographers, and ways to make money or not to lose money with choreography in your facility. Since it's that time of year when everyone's getting their choreography right now, and a lot of the gyms and high school teams are using choreography, I'm going to show you a few ways to make sure that you guys can make money off your choreography. One of the main things first I want to talk about is hiring a choreographer for your all-star program. A lot of times, a lot of gyms hire choreographers and they really can't afford some of them, or they have kids that don't pay. This is when all-stars become an expense and not a source of income. So you need to make sure that you can collect the amount that your choreographer requests. Now remember, when your choreographer gives you a price, it's not going to be just that price. There's also other expenses, travel expenses, for example, if he needs a rental car, the airline, plane, ticket that you'll have to purchase, hotel room. You want to take care of some of his meals while he's there or she's there, and just overall maybe get the team to buy him a gift, make him feel appreciated. So you want to always make sure you go into detail and get all of your expenses before you factor out what that price is per kid on your team. A second thing you want to do once you get your choreography done is you want to realize that the choreographers expect to be a little bit catered to when they get there. You need to take care of them. You need to make sure that they're getting drinks while they're coaching, because they can't really leave the floor, and time is money. So make sure that you take care of them while they're working with your team. Ask them if they want something to eat. Ask them if they want something to drink. Do they need a candy bar, a Red Bull, something little pick me up throughout the day. So keep tabs on them and keep them happy. Now, how can we turn this choreography into a situation where you can get some profit in your facility? Well, one of the big things is you want to make sure that you always overcharge. Overcharge your kids a little more than you think, because it's always going to be harder to go back and ask for more money if you under budget. So you always want to put a little buffer in there when you figure the price, because you're going to have situations like kids that don't pay, or kids that checks bounce, or the kid that shows up the day of choreography and they quit the team the next day and they never paid. So then you're short one person's choreography fee. You're going to have crossovers, which they may have already paid a choreography fee on another team. So you always want to buffer in a little bit on top of what you're going to charge each kid for your choreographer to come in. Now, as far as using choreography and choreographers in your facility, if you train high school teams, you need to make sure you charge a finder's fee. If you've got a choreographer doing your teams that you train and doing choreography for them, that's money out of your pocket. Every time you bring in a choreographer to do a routine for a team that you train, the few $1,000s that you charge for that could be in your gym's bottom line. And you understand, if you're not a choreographer and you have to sub it out, then you have to sub it out. But you need to do some type of middleman work there and reimburse yourself for it. So I highly recommend working out an agreement, with your choreographers. Talk to them a little bit and tell them you want X amount of dollars per routine that they do, kick back to the gym for using the facility, for booking it, for hooking them up with a team. Or even on the flip side, you can say, if I give you X amount of routines at this price, will you do one of my all-star teams for free? And then you can still build the all-star kids, and you have that money as a buffer for coaches' expenses and stuff like that. So those are a couple ways that you can use choreography to benefit your program and help your bottom line and stay in business. Once again, this is the CheerReporter. Today's episode was about choreography. Look for more videos to come. Good luck this season.